Growing up, I dreamed of limitless financial freedom, a life where money would just be a tool. But somewhere along the way, my bank accounts became a reflection of my money worries. I had unknowingly cultivated money habits that turned out to be crucial mistakes, habits that silently kept me broke. Listen carefully to this one. Studies consistently show that many people share these same financial regrets, proving just how common these pitfalls are. Avoiding them can fast-track your financial progress by years and significantly boost your personal finances. Let's jump right in at number 7, a habit I wish I had corrected long ago. Doing so would have accelerated my wealth-building process. Neglecting financial education. For years, I told myself understanding basic financial principles were not for me. My focus was solely on earning, believing more income alone would solve everything. I literally thought financial literacy was some complex elite club. This blind spot meant I ignored advice about money management and investing. I kept thinking, I'll do it when I have more money. But here's the shocking truth. Did I know that delaying investing for beginners by just 5 years can literally cut my potential retirement savings in half? It's painful to think about the immense amounts I could have made if I just started sooner. And speaking of things I didn't realize were sabotaging me, wait until we get to point number 4. It's a daily trap many fall into. How to fix it? Start small. Read one personal finance book a month, listen to a podcast on money management, or dedicate 30 minutes a week to learning about investing. Surround yourself with mentors or friends who actively explore and understand financial matters. And remember, consistency beats intensity every single time when it comes to financial literacy. Hit the like button and subscribe. Here we aim to cultivate a mindset driven by decisive action. Moving on to bad money habit number 6. This is what more than 90% people are guilty about. Relying on only one source of income. I thought I was safe, until I wasn't. My job felt like a golden cage, comfortable, stable, and secure. I had a solid 9-to-5, a routine that paid the bills, and even left a bit for weekend fun. Watching friends chase side hustles and passive income, I'd smile and think, that's nice for them, but I'm good. Then came that call. A close friend, laid off overnight, no warning, just gone. I could hear the panic in his voice. His entire financial world collapsed suddenly. Why? Because his one paycheck was his entire plan. That moment hit me like a truck. The panic was contagious. Did you know over 65% people live paycheck to paycheck even with full-time jobs? This illusion of stability was just that, an illusion. Because true financial freedom doesn't come from one stream, it comes from resilience. Relying on just one income isn't safe. That fear of vulnerability kept me from true security. How to fix it? Begin small, but begin. Start by adding a second stream of income, look into freelancing, tapping into a hobby that others might pay for, or launching a simple online gig. It's not about chasing overnight wealth, it's more stability. The real win is creating a system where one bad month doesn't break you. Stack up an emergency fund that covers at least 4 to 6 months of your essential expenses. That's your first line of defense and your quiet confidence during uncertain times. For a more in-depth understanding of how to get started, click the I button above or check the link in description to watch our video on passive income ideas. What's coming in at number 5? Let's take a look. Lack of budgeting or tracking. I learned this the hard way. Life gives you 2 choices: stay blissfully unaware or finally open your eyes. I just assumed I knew where my money went. The daily coffee runs, the spontaneous takeout orders, those streaming subscriptions I signed up for and forgot about. They weren't big individually, but they were silent assassins. A friend once told me, living without tracking your money is like sailing without a compass. You feel the breeze, but you have no idea where you're going. I was absolutely convinced I was being financially responsible, but then a deep dive into my own spending showed a constant trickle of money flowing out, entirely unnoticed. The numbers staring back at me at the end of each month were a stark, painful reality check. Soon I realized either I take control of my money or it keeps controlling me. How to fix it? Start with a simple budget. Use a notebook, spreadsheet, or budgeting app to track every expense. This gives you clear visibility into your spending, helps you spot leaks, and shows where you can cut back. Budgeting isn't just about restriction, it's about direction. When you know where your money is going, you take control, make smarter choices, and have better money management. Get ready for a money habit where chasing is all you do. At number 4, I have impulse buying, keeping up with trends. A few years ago, I was hooked on chasing the next big thing, from the newest gadget to trendy clothes, all for the sake of staying relevant on social media. I once bought a gadget on impulse only to see it discounted by 20% just a week later. That stung, not just the money lost, but the realization that I wasn't spending smartly. Ignore this and stay stuck. This habit becomes worse. Studies show that impulse purchases account for nearly 40% of consumer spending. I wasn't comparing prices, looking for deals, or questioning real value. Over time, those unchecked habits quietly drained my finances. What I really lost wasn't just money, it was opportunity. Every unnecessary purchase meant missing a chance to invest, save, or spend more meaningfully. Fix the habit. Before making any non-essential purchase, follow the 24-hour rule, pause, and give yourself a full day to reconsider. This small delay helps curb impulse buying, as the desire often fades once the emotion cools down. Compare before you commit. Use price-checking tools or browse multiple retailers to avoid overpaying, especially on big-ticket items. Plan ahead so you know what you are getting into. Shift your mindset. Build habits around long-term wealth creation, not short-term gratification. Financial freedom isn't about restriction, it's about intentional choices that compound into major gains over time. For more insights into how to stop losing money, click the I button above or check the link in description. Before we dive into the final 3 bad money habits, here's a quick favor to ask. If you're enjoying this video, hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel grow and reach more smart thinkers like you. At number 3, another money habit I was guilty of not realizing early. Not investing in yourself. Somewhere after I realized all the above mistakes, I thought I was being smart with money, cutting expenses, skipping lattes, saving where I could, but still there was one thing missing that nobody tells you. Saving money is useless if you're not growing your value. If you're not upgrading your skills, you're capping your income. Neglecting to learn, adapt, or evolve with industry changes doesn't just pause your growth, it puts it in reverse. Here's how to change the game. Level up your knowledge. Take that course, pursue that certification. Build a powerful personal brand. It's your currency in today's world. Keep your skills future ready. Stay ahead of tech and trends. Don't just manage money, multiply your earning power. Because financial freedom doesn't come from cutting costs, it comes from increasing your value. Carrying high credit card debt. The siren song of credit cards. I remember it all too well. I used to think credit cards were my secret weapon. Swipe now, pay later. Easy peasy. This is where everything went wrong, that too quickly. So I swiped again and again. A new phone here, dinner there, even groceries. Each time I told myself, I'll clear it next month. But next month always had another excuse. Then one day I checked the balance, not just the amount, but the interest. More than 30%. That hit me hard. I wasn't just spending money, I was borrowing for my future and paying a heavy price. Here's how I took back control. I froze my credit cards, physically and mentally. I listed my debts and used the avalanche method to knock out the highest interest first. Every extra rupee went into repayments. The day I made my last payment, it didn't just clear a balance, it cleared a mental block. I finally felt free. Moving on to the final money habit that had the biggest subconscious impact, it entangled me in a web of bad decisions. At number 1. Trying to get rich quick. This is the most seductive trap, and I fell hard for it. I was constantly chasing shortcuts, that one secret investment promising overnight wealth. I put a big chunk of savings into a sure thing crypto, hyped by unrealistic returns in weeks. The excitement was addictive, but the crash was brutal. Watching my money vanish, devastating. It was a painful lesson. Most get-rich-quick schemes are just get-broke-quick schemes. This money mindset of wanting to bypass the work and escape the rat race pushed me further away from living on my own terms. How to fix it? Embrace consistent, long-term growth and asset accumulation. True financial freedom is built brick by brick, not by gambles. Focus on building skills, solving problems, and smart, diversified investments. Cultivate a disciplined money management approach, practice consistent budgeting tips, and commit to continuous financial literacy. It's a marathon, and the rewards are far more sustainable. So these were the 7 money habits that quietly kept me stuck. If my story can save you from the same pain, it's worth sharing. Remember, it's never too late to break free from these patterns and rewrite your financial future. This isn't just about pinching pennies. It's about reclaiming your confidence, easing money stress, and taking real control. If you're ready to build lasting financial independence and live life on your own terms, explore my other videos. The aim is to cultivate a mindset backed by action. Your future self will thank you.